joining me for another process video, and today I have another pass holder pocket page. I am actually giving you guys 2 for 1 today. I'm gonna do Mickey and Minnie as well as Goofy. So I think I told you guys before that I did go through my album and go ahead and add all of the photos in, so that I just have to show you guys the cards and the placements for those. So this pass holder pocket page series really does focus on the photos, so there's not a whole lot of embellishments that are going into each one of these 2-page layouts, because I do really want to focus on the photos that are there. So even though I did place the photos in, I do move them around a little bit. I found this card that says me and the mouse, so I wanted to make sure that it was pointing to the right photo of me and the mouse. I am looking through all of my 3x4 cards to see which cards work best, and still moving things around. I really like this cream colored polka dot with a big Mickey head on it for Mickey Mouse, and then I used this big white polka dots for the Minnie side. And now I'm just looking through trying to find a piece of paper that I can map my Mickey Mouse signature on, and I couldn't find a 4x6 card that I like, so I like using these kind of generic papers to cut down to 4x6, and I think that that's perfect because it pulls in the blue from the paper that I used to have the signatures. You can barely see it on camera, but it is there. There's like a thin blue line. So my friends always joke that I am the paper shaver because I cut off just the thinnest. I like the thinnest pieces off of my paper because I like to have a crisp edge, and the only way to get that is to shave your paper. That's why I do love that guillotine trimmer, because it does provide a better cut than the slide trimmer. So now I'm just adhering both of my Mickey and Minnie signatures down, and I realized that once I started putting this album together, that I do not like this autograph book that I have, because it has characters in the lower left hand corner. Like I have 2 of them. One has Minnie and Mickey, and I think Goofy and Pluto in the lower left hand corner on a Ferris wheel, and the other one has the Disney princesses, and they just don't go well. So I did end up purchasing a autograph book that just has white paper on it. So I'm just going to get through these. I'm not really a big fan of them, but I'm not going to not use them either. So I'm adding these 3 brads. The biggest one says "Say Cheese," and then there's a little blue one that has a heart, and then just like a cream color one that's really small, and then the yellow sticker says "The Big Cheese." And now I'm just adding some stickers to the me and the mouse card. So I use that half Mickey head again, and then that little blue sticker says "Mouse Love." Then I pull out these wood veneer. I love these wood veneers. I think I got them at a expo that had just a ton of different Mickey stuff in it. So one of them on the Minnie card says "All Ears," and it has a little star. And then that circle says "Magic," and it has a star. And then it has little Mickey Mouse shorts. So I add this ticket, and that actually does not end up staying. I end up adding something different there. But I do like it now that I look back on it. So I'll probably end up using it on another layout. So I felt like that heart from the smile from ear to ear was missing something. So I found this little arrow that had a black silhouette heart, and it fit perfectly over that red heart that was there. So I really like the way that that turned out. And then I added a little blue silhouette heart. And then I realized that I probably should zoom in because these cards are a lot smaller than my 12 by 12 layouts. So I zoomed in so you guys can actually see some details of the cards themselves. So that's where I took up that little ticket because I found Minnie ears or a Minnie bow, and I like that better there. I really like this Main Street sticker, but I just can't seem to make it fit. And I think the biggest thing was because these pictures were taken at Epcot, not Main Street in Magic Kingdom. So I think that's why I'm having trouble with it. So I pulled out that little black camera and then a yellow sticker that says collecting autographs. And I'm going to go back to the Main Street. I really like that Main Street, but it just doesn't work. So now I'm adhering down all of my wood veneer with my fine line my fine line bottle. These little black stickers I love because they're like clear, and so they look like you added the words down individually, but they're just one whole piece. So I have the word smile, and then real men wear ears, and then a little black heart, and I add a little gold heart on the Minnie, and then a little gold heart inside of the camera. And then I feel like there's something missing from this little Mickey head, so I end up adding the word "oh boy," like Mickey Mouse says, "oh boy." And then at the top of this me and the mouse, I add these tiny little flags. I love these. I've used them a lot in this album, and they're little Post-its is what they actually are. But they work so well because you can make them really any size that you need, and I cut them really small in this one, and I think that it looks perfectly. So that is it for Mickey and Minnie. But don't go anywhere because I have Goofy coming up next. I'm putting all of them back in there, and then I'm going to show you guys all of the layouts together, and then I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys the close-ups of Mickey and Minnie. And like I said, this is at Epcot, and I think that each one of these cards work perfectly for the Mickey and Minnie autograph and pictures that I got. So next, we are going to start off with Goofy. So for my Goofy photos, I ended up using a full 12 by 12 on the back of Mickey there, but I didn't have enough to do a whole other 12 by 12, so I liked using this 6 by 12, and I got 3 pictures on the left-hand side, and then I need 3 cards. So I do tend to use and make it work the back of the cards because I feel like I don't want to waste those cards. So I make it work for whatever. And I do tend to look for cards that will work on both sides. So I'm using the back of the card that said Me and the Mouse that has that black and white chevron on it. And then I'm pulling out this card here that says Life is Better When You're Laughing, because there's a photo of me and Goofy and we are laughing. I'm not exactly sure what we were laughing at, but whatever it was, I found it hilarious. And I add at the top, there's not going to be a lot added to this card. I add these 3 little stickers that say Fun, Goofy, and a small little balloon that I'm going to show you guys a close-up of. And that's really it for that card. I don't do a whole lot more. Sometimes I feel like you just need to let the cards stand as they are because they are really good cards. So for the polka dotted card that has the Goofy signature on it, I wanted to add a few more polka dots to it. So I added the So Goofy and Happy and Love, and I also add a Magic polka dot as well. And I like the way that the word polka dots add to the polka dots that are already there. So I do end up adding this little polka dot sticker to a polka dot and then also this little circle that has stars on it, and I end up cutting it in half and adding it to 2 different places on the card. And next I'm going to add this little bingo card that has the word autographs on it, and I find this card that says date and location. I thought that that would be perfect because then I can add the date, and then I can also document that it was at Epcot. But then I made the tragic mistake of thinking that I can stamp on something that has fun foam on the back of it. So as you can see here, I pull out my date roller stamp and I stamp it and I mess it up. And then I try to restamp it because I thought that that would be a fantastic idea, and that didn't work either. So I pull out this label sticker that's just in that yellow gold color that's in this paper and stamp the date there. And then I find a sticker that says just a little Goofy, so I add that along with this gold star as well. And then that is it for that card. So I have 2 down and 1 more to go. In that white spot, I end up adding the word Epcot. And I get them all down, and then I find a piece that I want to use, so I have to take it all up. So I cut all that out for you guys because I'm sure you didn't want to see me lay letter stickers and then take them all up. So I found this world globe that I thought would work well, but I needed to move the letters over. That's why I had to pull them all up. So I put it on the edge and then cut it off. And then I'm going to add a sticker that says photo op. So it's going to say Epcot photo op. And then that is it for the Goofy. I do end up adding this fireworks in the dandelion, and I am almost out. I feel so like I don't know what to do because these were things I don't even know that they're still being made. But I love this color for Disney because it's a perfect gold yellow color. It's not gold like the Heidi Shop gold color shine. It's that gold color that's in this Say Cheese collection as well. So now I'm adding the cards back in, and that is it for Goofy. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in my album, and then I'm going to show you guys some close-ups. I hope that you guys are enjoying this pass holder pocket page series. I am enjoying getting these Disney photos done. I'm so excited to have so many different layouts done. I do have a request to do a full-size layout, which I have done. I have actually created it and it's recorded, so I just need to do the voiceover for it, and I love the way that turned out as well. So thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you have a scrappy day.